Yeah, and I'll tell you what, my sister, when she got married, like this is 20 years ago, but she got married and
Congratulations to her.
oh yeah, well she's divorced now. But she
Oh,
goes
well, that's too bad.
she goes, Brian, will you DJ my reception? And I was like,
Okay.
yeah, why the hell not? I love music. And so I
That's
started.
a mistake.
I know.
That's a mistake. You 20 years ago?
Yeah,
You
asking
know?
a guy who runs around, the guy who never wears something that doesn't say Deftones or Corn on it.
Yeah, I mean, this guy 20 years ago was a menace, man. He was a menace. When you see a photo of him or whatever, you're like, that guy's a menace. So, like, the idea of asking him to, like, be in charge of anything at your wedding is so outrageous to me. No,
I
no
like it.
disrespect, right?
You know what? I just got married recently, and
Oh,
sometimes,
congratulations.
thank you. But sometimes, in the moment, you got to make a decision, maybe to save some money.
Yeah.
I know.
Sometimes yeah, you want to have them included. You think this is something that's a little, it's not like involved in the actual ceremony or whatever. Yeah.
So I play Be Quiet and Drive Far Away by Deftones, which I feel like isn't that heavy. And then I play a Limp Bizkit song, probably rearranged would be a song.
Okay, so what is the setting of this?
It's not like a nice little lodge place where
Okay.
and
there's people like what are the people doing while you're
all
playing
kinds
the
of
music?
people. They're sitting there, they're wanting to dance, but
They're not finding anything.
You've given them no.
They're not
I prefer
finding
that
anything
you mosh.
to tap their toes to.
but then
Yeah.
they're like, stop playing all this metal, grandma.
Someone actually said something
Oh yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Oh,
Grandma's
no,
here.
this is a nightmare. This is your sister's special day.
And this would have been like right at like you were probably a lot of this is coming from Napster or Kazaa or one of the LimeWire, one of the big three.
Now I have a question. Are you because this is not an unfair question, Steven, but you're gonna think it's a rude question, but I promise you it's not. Were you by any chance under the influence of gasoline?
No, I had quit huffing gas by
Okay, because he did when he was younger. He did
Pills.
sort of
I was on pills.
You were on pills, so you were like under the influence of something.
Oh yeah, so then I play. So they're like,
sorry to laugh, but just the scene of them saying, "Please, Brian, can you stop playing this heavy metal music at the wedding?" As you're like all fucked up.
they're like, can you play something that people can dance to?
Yeah. So what was your answer to that?
Wu-Tang Clan. I started.
So you essentially were like doing your own. This was your own version of the Family Values tour.
Yeah.
This is
It was
wild.
my
So,
CDs.
so were you doing that? Was there like some sort of rebellion going on there in that situation, kind of where you're like fuck them, or was it like this is all you had to offer?
This is all my CDs, and my wife is like, can you
Your wife was there because you've been with your wife a long time.
We've been together, yeah. And she goes, can you like just? And I was like, they asked me to fucking DJ, and then this is what I get all mad.
Oh, you're coming. That's crazy that you're like taking an aggressive stance towards it when it's like so obvious that you're in the wrong on that.
Someone's just like, there's like, could you please just play Higher and Higher by Jackie Wilson? You fucking prick.
Just play the ones that they play, man. Like it's go. Everyone knows the ones. Yeah.
I would do that now.
Now you're in the business of giving people what they want. That's different.
Yeah, at that point like how old were you at that? Like not
22, 23.
So you're at that point you're still rebel. You're fuck the world kind of. Yeah.
So what ends up happening is after the Wu-Tang Clan song, I think I tried to play an acoustic Deftones song after that. And they were
so
like,
people can do a slow dance.
Yeah, and they were like, you know what? And then please just play anything that people would like. So I got pissed off.
Yeah.
I grabbed the Beatles #1's album and I was like, if you want this shit, then it's all for you. And I just played it and stopped DJing for the rest of the night.
Oh man, so you were like that, you were like a problem at the wedding.
I was a problem at the wedding. Okay. Sometimes
And then is this something that like when they got divorced, you're like, huh? I wonder if
yeah, that was like they always fought about that, like they couldn't get over it. Like you couldn't
if I
couldn't pay $100 get a fucking DJ. Like honestly,
if I had just played My Girl.
Yeah, but if I had just played like anything, like when I think about it now, it's just like we had Napster. I could have got anything that I wanted, and like I was not having it. I was just not. I was gonna.
You're like playing it. You're playing it like loud, right?
Oh yeah.
Like Deloused is a fucking contemporary classic.
It's incredible, man. Just like because if you're playing like Limp Bizkit and shit like loud in a small little place, like that's like upsetting to like a person who doesn't like it, especially like an older person. Like that's like really making their night like really bad.
But this is like, I think Bryan, this is like you have an intimate understanding of genre guys.
Yeah.
Which I think is sort of the like umbrella archetype for a
You're saying
guy.
he's a music guy. He is a type of.
I would not say that now because I'm way more open-minded now. I'm like listening to stuff that I would have never listened to in the past.